Take that chance all day long, walking up so fucking strong. Take that chance all day long, walking up so fucking strong. Take that chance all day long, walking up so fucking strong.
In the darkness, collide in the night. I was heartless until my soul came to life. And I feel it now, want this forever. And I feel it now, you make me shiver. Can you feel it now? Want this forever. And I feel it now, you make me shiver. And I feel it now, want this forever. Can you feel it now? You make me shiver. I'm longing, pull me closer to you. In this moment, we get lost in this room. And I feel it now, want this forever. And I feel it now, you make me shiver. And I feel it now, want this forever. Can you feel it now? You make me shiver. Can you feel it
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from Los Angeles, California.
Can you feel it now? Want this forever.
Undisputed King of Late Night.
Feel it now,
I am Will Neff,
you make me shiver.
and I'd like to wish you a very hearty
And I feel it now,
hey now,
this forever.
violent farting cinema.
Feel it now, you make me shiver.
Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Will it do your deepest voice? Hey now.
Hey now. Hey now. Like, I can get it gravelly. I can get like the Gears of War, like, hey now. Listen up. Hey now. What's up, everybody? Unlimited homosexual energy. Trent Reznor. You can do a good Master Chief. Spartans, roll out. Domain expansion. 1,000 years of sexo. Infinite Homer. Release. You're now in my domain expansion. My moves are guaranteed to hit. Optimus Prime. Autobots. Roll out. What the fuck is this? I don't know if you've ever seen,
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Soon.
But it is my domain expansion. The height of my power. All right, let's put on some background. By the way, I don't know if you guys can see in the background, my Vegeta armor finally got here. How dope is that? Look at that. So I might full cosplay when? I might wear that at EDC. I have the full ass cosplay. I might go wear it at EDC. P break 1 of 30. True. Based and true. It's because I drink a full one of these every stream. Yo, when stress burns my brain just like acid rain drops, Mary Jane is the only thing that make my pain stop. Over my soul, body, and mind. Yo, that's some Saiyan armor. True. Let's go Wolves. Dude, it just looks like the Nuggets took a game off. Where do we find the P.O. Box? Exclamation point P.O. Box. And I promise, when I get back from EDC, we're doing a P.O. Box opening. How's everybody doing tonight? Dude, I've just been working out and watching Kai fucking play Elden Ring. Farley's going crazy. When are you gone? We actually drive to the desert tonight. And you knew Joe is hungry? I don't think so. We did a premiere on the channel like a night ago. 2 nights ago? Yo, when stress burns my brain just like acid rain drops, Mary Jane is the only thing that makes my pain stop. I let the soul over my phone. Just got my Titans home opener ticket. Dude, I might go to the 49ers home opener because they're playing the Jets. Who is Farley staying with? He's going to stay with Nandre. He usually stays with Naisu, but Naisu's been away. What up, pimp? Just chilling. Staying out the way. Nandre Monka. Pipe clogger. Yeah. We haven't done a roll for in a while. True. I might see you at that game. Kangaroo Jack 2. There's a second one. I don't know if I can handle that much cinema. I don't know if I can handle that much cinema. That's almost too much cinema. There's 3. That's insane. Are you watching Exhibition from Hell? I don't know what that is. Exhibition from Hell. I don't even know what that is.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
First dermatologist appointment tomorrow for some spots that are concerning. Got any advice?
Yeah, I got freckles, so I'm always getting checked out at the derm. It's not a big deal if they biops something. They just cut that shit off. Bro, your O-line is going to get destroyed week 1? I don't know. Of any of the games that I feel okay about the O-line with, it's game 1. Because the O-line is good, it's just they won't stay healthy. If we were playing San Francisco like week 5, then I would be like, oh, monka. But that's like, for week 1, they should at least start with a good line. Unless everybody gets hurt immediately. Recommend a face cream with SPF. I always say Kiehl's Facial Fuel with SPF is like the best if you're a guy. That lyric is so distracting. We're gonna listen to the instrumental of that song. My mother said you sucked my pussy when you came out. Did the Kangaroo Jack fan do a further manifesto? No, I think I appeased the Kangaroo Jack fans when I finally jacked in last night. Been using Kiehl's because of you, and I love it. It's a really good product for guys. And the thing is, guys don't like to use a lot of products, right? They like to condense. So I think the Kiehl's Facial Fuel with SPF, just put it on in the morning. And at night, maybe, even if it has SPF, like if you want to get a night cream, then you can get really crazy. Last night was fun.
Oh yeah, wow.
This
that's very
accidental Bronson lyrics account is hilarious. I made the Jehovah's Witness watch me do a backflip, jerking off to completion in a single fluid motion like a samurai unsheathing his sword. 5 of 10 victories versus the Yankees were won in the last at-bat. Fell asleep watching Minecraft Let's Play, woke up, and it's time for a 4th inning of the 1995 ALDS. Smoking chronic in the Sistine Chapel. Arr. I'm the food villain. Arr. Did you hear about Shogun getting renewed? Yeah, so it's still unclear to me whether it will be a second season in the timeline we have, or if it'll just, if Shogun is just going to be the name of all the seasons, and it's going to be an anthology like American Horror Story. That I don't know. Why does it need another season? Well, the books are actually an anthology, from what I understand. So it could just be the next book in the anthology that is the next season. Yo, Kai's about to beat this. Hold on. I've been on this journey. I got to finish it. No! Why are you standing in the rot? Come on. You got this. You got this.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Neff yoga.
He's got this. Just unleash everything. Unleash everything. No, he missed. He missed the first shot. Oh my God, he's so close. He's got so many potions. Come on. Juice up. Yo, she wants him dead. Double. Oh, God.
Watch out for security. Remember security. You have to use it.
Back up.
1,610 deaths. Yo, he's got this. That's a gift. Just use the mana and go in and wipe her. Wait, he's going to do it. He's actually going to do it. Don't miss. Get a bleed. Go! Yeah! Good for him, dude. Look at his heart rate. His heart rate is 141. That's awesome. Dude, 250,000 people watching. That's so tight. He's still got to finish the game now.
Oh yeah, wow.
Like
very cool.
that's the one thing that's kind of sad is he does think he is done,
Very cool.
and he still has the final boss, which is no pushover. That was sick. Jason Universe. The Jason Universe has been launched. Described as an initiative to release more Friday the 13th entertainment games, immersive experiences, and merchandise. What? Entertainment games, immersive experiences, and merchandise?
Hip hop distribution.
I have heard that they wanted to a long time ago do like a Jason story where he had a brother and it was like a script. I don't know. I almost think you have to reboot at this point. I almost think you go get a good director and reboot if you're going to make more Friday the 13th. Because that series is like so far down the line, and there are so many movies that are canon that are like, Kai Pop one rune arc and beat the boss. Yeah, dude, I saw that. We watched. It's gone bonkers. It's the age of recycled content, baby. I mean, it's been. I actually love Friday the 13th, right? Like I'm one of those people who fucking love Friday the 13th. I'm a big fan. I just don't know where you go with that series. I think you got to do what Halloween did and reboot it and hopefully do a better job than Halloween did. Because Halloween, ew. Have you seen the show From? I actually love the show From. Kind of an underrated show. Halloween fucking through, bro. Nuggets getting slapped around. Yeah, I listen. I think that has been a really good series, and it's so funny. Every game of that series, people have been like, oh, the Nuggets are done. Oh, the T-Wolves are done. Oh, the Nuggets are done. Oh, the T-Wolves are done. Get into game 7. Let's go. What's your Friday the 13th movie tier list? Ooh. I don't know. I can't even remember which one is which. It's been so long. What's the one with the guy who's like Jason's foil? Jason takes Manhattan S+++ tier list. 4, 5, 6. Are those the ones? What's the name of his foil? When did you get Saiyan armor? Just today. That was Freddy vs. Jason. No, not Freddy vs. Jason. Any Alone tonight? Yeah, we're gonna watch one. Manhattan is so bad. But isn't Manhattan the one where he loads the chick into the sleeping bag and smashes her against a post?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Have fun at EDC, good sir.
Thank you. I saw this. This is disappointing. Got a 7-minute standing ovation at Cannes, along with people booing. That's confusing. That's Jason X. No, Jason X, they redid that kill. That's a classic kill where he loads a girl in a sleeping bag and smashes her against a tree. That's why they did it. See, no one knows. Tommy Jarvis. That's his foil. Okay, so Tommy is in part... Jesus Christ. He's in like 3 movies. I think Tommy Jarvis is good, though. I think Jason needs a foil. Hey, Donna. Hello! Jason X was so bad. Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
Hello, Will.
Why are they going to do this if the last one was a flop? A new Insidious movie will release on August 29th. I mean, they're going to suck the Insidious franchise for all it's worth. Red Door was just...
Oh yeah,
I don't know what the
that's very
fuck
cool.
they were thinking with
Google
Red Door.
QT bonus EP with Sublime BTW.
Thank you. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with Red Door, because Red Door was just like, it wasn't a haunted house movie. It was weird. All of like the college campus stuff was like, I don't know. One was great. It's one of my favorite horror movies. Sleeping Bag Kill is from 7 New Blood. There you go. Yo, the show From was filmed 45 minutes from where I'm from. I applied to be a background actor. That's awesome. Red Door, more like knock knock. Who's there on board? Brother, what is a foil? A foil is like the other Bauer, like a nemesis, basically. Tommy Jarvis basically is like the one dude who can fuck up Jason for some reason. Tommy Jarvis is like the one thing that can stop Jason. Francis Ford Coppola's Megalopolis includes a sequence in which a man walks onto a physical stage and speaks to Adam Driver's character through the
27
screen.
months. Open cards with Wubby win.
What? I would love to open cards with Wub. The Wubster. Tommy Jarvis has a fat one. True. 27 months open. Okay, we read that. I'm never going to know what chip he recommended for Taylor ham,
Yeah, wow,
egg, and
that's very
cheese.
Cool.
18 months.
Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. I think you go simple. I think that's like a kettle, just a normal ass kettle right there. Or some, dude, if you can find it, if you're in Canada, some kettle fucking ketchup. Ooh, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, wow,
Thanks for the hype train, guys.
cool.
42 Wilson Olge.
How would you rank these upcoming shows? The Acolyte, House of Dragons, Ring of Power, Dune Prophecy.
Yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Number 1, Dune Prophecy. Number 2, House of Dragons. Number 3, Ring of Power. Number 4, The Acolyte. Splooters. Thank you.
Oh yeah, wow. That's
Yeah, I
very
saw that
cool.
clip of Kai locking
I've
in and
been
then
the
falling off
hospital
the
for
thing.
the last week with an
Oh.
unknown virus, but your streams make the nights a lot easier now.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Wow, that's
Feel
very
better.
Cool.
Up dog.
What's up, dog? Ha Can we get a Kangaroo Jack review? I mean, it's really interesting because you can tell knowing the lore behind Kangaroo Jack, you can really tell that it was like pieced together by some really good editor. And it was definitely supposed to be a different film. And there was definitely supposed to be like sex and nudity and swearing and a lot of other shit. And they kind of like pieced together a child's movie after the fact. It's pretty funny. I mean, I don't know. It entertained me. I thought it was funny. People in chat said it wouldn't be like goofy enough to be entertaining. It was definitely goofy enough to be entertaining. The way that final fart is mixed insanely highly into the track sends me way more than the subtitles. Yeah. It is one of the loudest movie farts. It might be the loudest movie fart aside from Dumb and Dumber. That was an insane fart. Bro, I rewatched Liar Liar. Shit did not age well. Really? I haven't watched Liar Liar in forever. Did you see S-Fan's chat when you rated him last night? No, I did not. Was it just all just violent farting cinema? Was it all just violent farting? Wow. We really make an impression. Violent farting cinema. It went on for a bit too long. Oh God. Give violent farting emote. We need a violent farting emote. I think we need a violent farting with the brackets 4 emotes that you could pair together. New Halle Berry horror. Never Let Go. All right, we'll give it a dance. We'll give it a spin.
Without a rope is all it takes. Never let go.
Once upon a time, there was a mother and her 2 sons. And nothing could hurt them as long as they stayed connected to their home.
I know this life's been hard on you boys since the world ended.
Don't feed the dog. We're not the only ones starving.
But the evil out there is clever. One touch without a rope is all it takes. Never let go.
All right, good director.
Never let go.
Ever watch Salad Fingers? Oh yeah.
After your rope broke, did you notice anything? Why are you asking all these questions? Mama never lied to us. It wants you to doubt me. Maybe it's safe to leave.
That's what it wants you to think.
Oh yeah, wow, that's so cool.
Bob and Wop gifted a tier 1 sub to Jenny
That rope
2.
is
Thank you for the gifted.
Never let go.
Say it. Never let go. Maybe the world's still out there.
We're in the world now.
Interesting. I always, you know what? I always like gimmick horror. You know, it's kind of like what's the one? CHP, or what's the organization that has all the cryptids? I I think horror that always has like a mechanic to it is always really fun to explore. SCPO, yeah. I always like cryptids with a little mechanic to it. It adds, a kind of fun, like, ooh, how do you figure this out? That director has also made some good horror. Even Crawl, which was like, so when I first saw the premise, I was like, come on, was like fairly passable. So, A Quiet Place, Don't Speak, Hush, Lights Out. Yeah, there are a bunch. Talk to Me. There are a bunch of horror movies with like a mechanic. It Follows. It is a very common trope in horror. Have you watched Thunderpants? No, I have not. What about Bird Box? Bird Box, I feel like I gave it a pass because it was right when lockdown started, and anything that was like new, I was like, all right, fuck it. Let's watch it. Why the fuck not? Have you watched the Korean horror Exhuma yet? Exhuma. No, but I've heard this is fucking wild. I've heard this. I actually have to watch this. What is this? Sydney Sweeney and NYC. Dude, outfit goes crazy. I mean, fucking early 2000s vibes. Have you watched any X-Men 97? It's so good. No, I'm going to get to it. I promise. Exhuma was mid? Really? I love Korean horror. Bird Box trended for one reason, lockdown. Yeah, I kind of agree. This got me a little juiced for this movie. I hope it's going to be good. Will Smith says he and Michael B. Jordan have some really solid ideas for I Am Legend 2. I think we're going to make it on screen together. That would be dope. I'm for that. I Am Legend was a good movie. Thank you for the 21 months. Appreciate you. Daddy.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Let's go.
Can you give us your Kubrick tier list? I've actually done this before. I'm gonna kick it. Wait, are these all of his movies? These aren't all of his movies. I'm gonna kick it honest with you. You could just put all of these in S tier. You could just put all of these in S tier and call it, because he's that good. But if you are comparing him to all other filmmakers. If you are comparing him to himself, I would. People will get mad at me, but I'll put Eyes Wide Shut in like. Again, these are all S tier, unless you're just comparing them to other Kubrick films. I'd put Eyes Wide Shut in like the A or B. I'd probably put it in B. I really think this is an important movie. Hey, thank you for the raid. I really think this is an important movie, but just to establish the scale, I put this in B. I think that Eyes Wide Shut was like Kubrick's indictment of the industry that he worked in, and also kind of like a fuck you to audiences, which is why it's such an important film. If you ever look at the trailer, it was supposed to be like, ooh, cool, sexy, fun movie. And then you get in there and you're like, oh God. His weakest film, I disagree. I think he wanted to traumatize people with this movie. This was his Yorgos film, where the purpose of this movie was to make the audience deeply uncomfortable.
Are you going to EDC?
I am. So I really like this film. I think this film is good. All right, but let's go through and rank everything else. Barry Landon, I think, is a perfect A tier for him.
Yeah, wow, that's very cool.
I think Barry Landon is a perfect A tier for him. What an unbelievable amount of work went into this film. It's great. I think I'm just defining tiers right here for him. The Killing, I would put there. Lolita, I would probably put there. Killer's List, I would probably put there. Paths of Glory, I'd probably put there. Spartacus, I'd probably put there. Fear and Desire, I would probably put there. And then, yeah, the big boys. For me, I think the weakest of his S tier is Clockwork. Clockwork is still a fucking unbelievable film. It's so unnerving. It's so fucked up. The soundtrack makes you want to puke. Everything about it makes you so fucking unnerved. But like all the things that he does in that movie, that push within the Korova milk bar is just so fucking... I actually made one of the Korova milk bar statues and had it in my dorm room in college, which, you know, really made people feel comfortable when they came over and visited me. Let me tell you, it really made them feel like I wasn't a fucking psycho. We were drinking Milk Plus Drencrum, or Synthamesk. Oh, Billy boy, come and get one in the yarbles. If you've got any yarbles, that is. Oh, Billy, you steaming pile of chip oil. A little bit of the old in out. Controversial. I'm going to put this one in S tier next. Because I think the first half of this movie is like maybe his best ever. And the second half I would put probably in the A tier. So I think I'm going to drop this down. But the first half of this movie is like, holy shit, man. What a fucking absolute work of art.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Also, the casting of this guy,
Sub to Zork 666.
which basically made his career forever after that, was inspired. You're from Texas? Holy shit! All they got in Texas is steers and queers. You look like you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. What a fucking magnificent performance that is. Next, I'm going Strangelove. Probably one of the great satires of all time. It's so good. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Just tried your hot sauce, and it's really good. You weren't kidding. Guys, we're actually doing a big sauce giveaway when the big bottles come. I think I'm going to give away another 100 bottles of the big bottles when they drop. So be on the lookout for that. It has like 2.5 times the amount of sauce. So I know people are blowing through bottles. It's going to be a much more cost-effective version for those people. I hope you're excited. Okay. Next up, Shining. Arguably the best horror movie ever made. Some of the greatest performances ever made. His dedication to building a set and directing this film airs on madness, airs on absolute deranged, fucked up mental illness. There are stories about him filming this movie. I mean, not to mention the fact that he basically tortured Shelley Duvall to get the performance he wanted out of her. There's one story that's incredible, where they were filming at the Overlook and they wanted to get the shot in front of the Overlook of it just being snowed in. But there's only like 2 or 3 weeks of the year where the Overlook has that much snow, that the outside hotel they were using. So he sent a film crew to the Overlook to stay at that hotel until there was enough snowfall to get that shot. That crew stayed there for like 2 months. 2 months till they had a giant snowfall. They go out to film the shot and they notice that there are tracks in the snow. And they report this to Kubrick and he goes, do it again. So they had to wait like another month till there was another downpour of snow. So they fucking had to walk all the way around the next time. So yeah, just one of the many like insane attentions to detail in that film. Also, there's like insane things where like the office that he built is like in the middle of the set he built, and he puts a window to the outside, even though it's quite clear that the boss's office is like building locked. So like it gives this really unnerving thing. The other thing that is magic, there are a bunch of details in this film that are magic, but you really have to go back and pay attention. My favorite detail in The Shining that is insane, that you might have watched this movie 1,000 times and never noticed. When Jack is applying for the job of caretaker, he sits down in the lobby and starts reading a magazine. Now, you would never guess what magazine it is. It's Playgirl, the gay version of Playboy. And so basically, Kubrick, with this one very small detail, is trying to give this kind of little message that maybe Jack is a repressed homosexual and that all of his rage towards his wife and his son comes from the fact that he is a repressed homosexual. And this is like, so it's just a moment. It's just a moment and it's just a theory. Never confirmed. A lot of the theories about this film are never confirmed. But Kubrick loves dropping really small breadcrumbs like that. I love The Shining. I've watched it probably 20, 30 times, and every time I get something more out of it. I don't understand how a film that is so dated, so old, can still be so fucking terrifying. There is no one that is immune to room 237. And the first time you see that old hag, or dude, the most traumatizing moment in cinema history that to this day I will never understand. Why is this bear giving this guy head? Why is this bear giving this guy head? Why is he giving him head? It's so deranged. It's so unnerving. The whole film is just like, oh. So the last thing I'll say on The Shining, for doing a tier list, we'll talk about The Shining, is The Shining is based upon the works of Stephen King. And Stephen King famously fucking hates Kubrick's The Shining. Fucking hates this movie. Absolutely despises it. And the reason he despises it, very simply, is because Kubrick changed the ending without telling him. Basically said, fuck your ending. I don't like your ending. Suck my dick. Fuck you. I'm doing my own thing. And Stephen King didn't like that very much. Now, Stephen King is famous for kind of lackluster endings. So it's strange, but like it's such an ego barrier to have your book be made into one of the most critically acclaimed films of all time and be like, nah, it sucks because the ending is different. It's like a Michael Jordan level of hubris. What is the book ending? I mean, I don't want to, well, it's fucking 100 years old. Fuck you guys. So in the end of The Shining, the guy that Danny shines with actually saves them. This guy. He actually saves them. He comes in and the shine prevails and they all escape. But in the movie, Jack kills him within like 2 seconds. He just immediately chops him with an axe. Yeah, Scatman Crothers. So that's like that is like the big difference. That is like the big difference. There are a lot of other differences. Have you seen Dr. Sleep? Yeah, Dr. Sleep is a movie that's really interesting to me because it's kind of like a retcon. It is a unofficial sequel to The Shining. It is an unofficial sequel to The Shining, but it also retcons and goes back to Stephen King's like hard lore, and I don't know if it works. Didn't he mainly say he hated it because of how he treated Jack's character? Well, that it's just so erroneous. What is Technoblade? Technoblade is a creator that passed away. That was kind of rad. And then the greatest Kubrick movie of all time, if not the best film ever made, is 2001: A Space Odyssey. 2001: A Space Odyssey is so good. It's hard to fathom. As I said, any other movie tier list, these are all S. These are all S. But this movie is so good, it drives these down when you're comparing it to 2001. 2001, if you see it in a movie theater on the original film, my God. Good history lesson, but it's dated. I don't think it is. I think that the one scene that is dated is the opening, the chimps. The chimps are the one thing that I look at and I'm like, yeah, these costumes are old. I think you can look at everything in space and it basically holds up. Like, I mean, if you look at this, I'll show you. So here's the opening, Dawn of Man. I do think Dawn of Man is dated. Like, I don't think this looks good. Because it's just dudes in chimp suits. But this is so fucking... The pace is super dated. I don't know, man. It is such a fucking tight.
Cool.
Like, dude, oh my God. Look at how good this looks.
You read me, Hal? Hello, Hal, do you read me? Hello, Hal, do you read me? Do you read me, Hal?
Affirmative, Dave. I read you.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
That's very cool.
Almost 1 year.
I'm sorry.
Like, yo, this is clean. This is clean. This is bidet full blast on the asshole clean right here.
Dave, I'm afraid I can't do that.
And this is the Fandango fucking 1080p. If you see this in film, it'll knock your dick off.
Yeah, wow, that's very
It's so crispy.
13 months, love you, Will.
Thank you for the 13 months.
You know what the problem is just as well as I do.
What are you talking about, Hal?
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
I don't know what you're talking about, Hal.
I know that you and Frank were planning to disconnect me, and I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen.
Where the hell did you get that idea, Hal?
Dave, although you took very thorough precautions in the pod against my hearing you, I could see your lips move.
All right, Hal. I'll go in through the emergency airlock.
Without your space helmet, Dave, we're going to find that rather difficult.
Hal, I won't argue with you anymore. Open the doors.
Dave, this conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye.
Hal?
Dude, I love this movie.
Hal?
Anyway, I think 2001 is probably the most impressive film ever made. That open here, I will watch one more. Hold on, no fucking whatever. Fuck you guys. Got me talking. You got me talking politics. This dude, come on. This was made in 1960 fucking 8. The ending is kind of fucked. I think the ending makes sense if you're on enough hallucinogens. Alone later? Yeah, we're going to watch the last episode we have before I go to EDC. It's full of stars. My God, it's full of stars. Spoiler alert, this is not the ending. How do you feel about Tartakovsky? I understand why he's so great. None of his movies have sparked as much joy as Kubrick, but I see the brilliance in him. Tarkovsky. I can't fucking say his name. You know I can't say his goddamn name. I said Tartakovsky as in Gendry. Tarkovsky is good if you have the patience of a saint based. This scene, bro. Like, dude, look at that. Look at that. How did they do this in 1968? Well, I know how they do it. They had a picture of this on a piece of glass and they moved glass over the frame that they shot. So cool. Anyway. Yeah, that's my Kubrick list. I'm a big Kubrick fan though. I'm a bitch boy ass Kubrick fan.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
I think that Eyes Wide Shut always gets underlooked when talking Kubrick.
Yeah.
I think that movie has some of his best commentary and overall aesthetics.
I actually agree. That's why I didn't put it lower. A lot of people are like, hey, are you streaming? That I am. What movie was that? 2001: Space Odyssey. The end of 2001 is like, I in my personal opinion, I think he gets into kind of like a lot of almost like Hindu faith or like Alan Watts level philosophy, where it's kind of a take on reality is God's dream, and God is this omnipotent creator who is bored with his infallibility. And so he creates a reality, or he, dreams or creates a reality in which he is fallible to see multiple outcomes. And the dreams, kind of devolve more and more into skewed and varied perspectives until we get to the point where it's you and I, or a bird, or whatever other form of life there is in the universe. And he's left this kind of beacon, this obelisk, as a marker for if any of his delineations of his dream ever reach the point of consciousness where they are able to unravel the universe. And if they are able to, then they become as God is, only to start the process again.
Oh yeah, wow.
A dream within a dream within a dream.
Popping into Resub, but I finally watched Talk to Me, and damn, I loved it.
Talk to Me was great. Takes a hit of DMT.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
I will always have tremendous respect for Kubrick, but in my opinion the lack of violent farting is a gaping hole in his body of work.
That is such a based take. For all the people who are saying, okay, so there are other philosophers that basically said this, but the guy that kind of popularized it.
Speaking of Kubrick, my favorite improv is this scene in Full Metal Jacket. I know the guy did this for a job, but my god. Iconic to rattle this off like this with no script.
I am Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, your senior drill instructor. From now on, you will speak only when spoken to.
Thank you for the bits.
And the first and last words out of your filthy sewers will be sir. Do you maggots understand that?
Sir, yes, sir.
Bullshit, I can't hear you. Sir.
Bullshit.
You got a pair.
Sir, yes, sir.
If you ladies leave my island, if you survive recruit training, you will be a weapon. You will be a minister of death praying for war. But until that day, you are pukes. You are the lowest form of life on earth. You are not even human fucking beings. You are nothing but unorganized, grabastic pieces of amphibian shit. Because I am hard, you will not like me. But
this was my first day at OTK. I came in like this.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn. I am hard, but I am fair. There is no racial bigotry here. I do not look down on niggers, kites, wops, or greasers. Here you are all equally worthless.
Jesus Christ.
And my orders are to weed out all non-hackers who do not pack the gear to serve in my beloved corps. Do you maggots understand that?
Sir, yes, sir.
Bullshit, I can't hear you.
Bullshit.
Yes, sir.
What's your name, scumbag?
Private Brown, sir.
Bullshit, from now on you're Private Snowball. Do you like that name?
Sir, yes, sir.
Well, there's one thing that you won't like, Private Snowball. They don't serve fried chicken and watermelon on a daily basis in my mess hall.
Sir, yes, sir.
That you, John Wayne? Is this me?
Who said that? Who the fuck said
I like how he's like, I don't look down on any races, and then immediately picks on the black guy.
Who's the slimy little communist shit twinkle-toed cocksucker down here who just signed his own death warrant? Nobody, huh? The very fucking godmother said it. I'm fucking standing. I will PT you all until you fucking die. I'll PT you until your assholes are sucking buttermilk. Was it you, you scroungy little fuck, huh?
Sir, no, sir.
You little piece of shit, you look like a fucking worm. I bet it was you.
Sir, no, sir.
Sir, I said it, sir.
Well, no shit. What have we got here? A fucking comedian, private joker. I admire your honesty.
I mean, what a sick nickname to get. The other guy got Snowball, and this guy got Joker for being a piece of shit.
Hell, I like you. You can come over to my house and fuck my sister. You little scumbag. I got your name. I got your ass. You will not laugh. You will not cry. You will learn by the numbers. I will teach you. Now get up. Get on your feet. You had best unfuck yourself, or I will unscrew your head and
You had best unfuck yourself.
get down your neck. Sir, yes, sir! Private Joker, why did you join my beloved corps? Sir, to kill, sir! So you're a killer? Sir, yes, sir! Let me see your war face. Sir! You got a war face? Ah! That's a war face! Now let me see your war face! Ah! Bullshit! You didn't convince me! Let me see your war face! Ah! You don't scare me! Work on it! Sir, yes, sir! What's your excuse?
Sir, excuse for what, sir?
I'm asking the fucking questions here, Private. Do you understand?
Sir, yes, sir.
Well, thank you very much. Can I be in charge for a while?
Sir, yes, sir.
Are you shook up? Are you nervous?
Sir, I am, sir.
Do I make you nervous?
Sir.
Sir, what? Are you about to call me an asshole?
Sir, no, sir.
How tall are you, Private?
Sir, 5'9", sir.
5'9". I didn't know they stacked shit that high. You trying to squeeze an inch in on me somewhere, huh?
Sir, no, sir.
Farley's going crazy. Hold on. I got to pee anyway. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Violent farting.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very
Cinema.
cool.
I'm always annoyed with how overlooked early Kubrick movies are. Like The Killing is such a good movie, one of the best heist films, but I never hear anyone talk about it, or Paths of Glory for that matter.
Yeah. Everything he makes is S tier.
Bullshit, it looks to me like the best part of you ran down the crack of your mama's ass and ended up as a brown stain on the mattress. I think you've been cheated. Where in hell are you from anyway, Private?
Sir, Texas, sir.
Holy dog shit, Texas, only steers and queers come from Texas, Private Cowboy. And you don't much look like a steer to me, so that kind of narrows it down. Do you suck dicks?
Sir, no, sir.
Are you a Peter Puffer?
Sir, no, sir.
I bet you're the kind of guy that would fuck a person in the ass and not even have the goddamn common courtesy to give him a reach around. I'll be watching you.
He basically called him Austin Show. Fuck a person in the ass and not even have the decency to give him a reach around. Yeah. As I said, the first half of that movie is unreal. Apparently, after that, Kubrick asked him what a reach around was. One of the greatest artists of all time gets done with a scene and is like, so what's a reach around? Well, it's when you're fucking a guy in the ass and you reach around to the front and grab his cock and start jerking it off. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, I was talking about Alan Watts before that. Yeah, I think Alan Watts' theory of like God's dream, to make it, I'll try and make it more simple. Alan Watts' theory of God's dream, and this is like a theory that he's co-opted from a lot of faiths and stuff like this, is I think also the end of 2001: Space Odyssey. And the idea is we are all God. We are all part of the Brahman, right? And God is an omnipotent being that existed before time and basically just got bored. Like when you're omnipotent, everything you do gets repetitive and there's no risk in anything. So there's no, right? Without black, there can be no white. Without pain, there can be no pleasure. And so essentially he created entropy, disorder within his universe and split himself. Right? Added stakes to the game. And so we are all different manifestations of God who are taking different risks and have different flaws so that he can more perfectly experience the universe. There you go. Is it fucked up that I genuinely believe that? I kind of genuinely believe that too. In like a different way. I don't know if it's so organized as that, but I think that whatever existed before the Big Bang is probably what God is, or what we could refer to as God. The idea that all of us in this chat and everybody you'll ever talk to or meet existed in an area no bigger than the size of the head of this pen a few billion years ago is crazy. God just wanted content? Yes. Twitch was God's end goal. Alan Watts never predicted this. When I make burgers like this, there are no leftovers.
Arrival. Think it's my favorite of Villeneuve.
When I make burgers like this, there are no leftovers. In a bowl, add 250 grams of ground beef.
Violent
Cup of
farts.
heavy cream.
Cinema.
1 cup of milk. And stir to combine. Tell me where you're watching us from so I can thank you for following our recipes. Also, add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic, 1 teaspoon of oregano,
Yo, that oregano is
1
thick.
teaspoon of black pepper, and stir to combine. And if you're still watching the video, you're loving our recipe. So like the video and write in the comments, I love hamburgers. To continue, add 4 tablespoons of flour,
Oh my God.
1 egg, 1 tablespoon of baking powder,
What is this?
and stir again until smooth. Rate our recipe from 0 to 10 so we know how we're doing.
This is a burger?
Love to know.
Is this a milk steak?
This is milk steak. Making that shit loaf. Making that doo-doo
In a
loaf.
frying pan, add oil.
Oh, a little goop
And
scoop.
when that oil is hot, add some portions of our hamburger. You guys, this recipe is very easy to make.
Oh my
and
God,
so
that
delicious.
goop scoop.
I'm
At the
sure
rate of
everybody will
cultural
love the
loss, this
result.
is how New
Be
Jersey
sure to make this
Italians are going
recipe
to
at
be
home
making
and come back
meatballs
to
in
tell me how it
100
turned
years.
out. We would love to know.
That is a goop scoop.
And when one side is golden brown, just turn it
Oh.
over to brown the other side.
It looks like a turkey burger, but it's not.
This is easily one of the foulest things I've ever seen.
And now our recipe is ready, and all you have to do is enjoy it. I really hope you liked it. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.
What? Where's the actual burger? No. Hell no. It's like a quarter burger and then potato ladka. Super recipes. Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. super recipes. Blah. Well, it's happening as expected. Although season 1 of Shogun covers all the source material, the estate of James Cavill, author of Shogun, will be working with FX and Hulu to develop new seasons. Okay, so they have announced it. It is not anthology. We are staying in this timeline, and they have already greenlit 2 and 3. Here comes the Crimson Dawn. Here comes the Crimson Dawn. Here comes the dawn. Boo-doo. Here comes the dawn. And I said, it's all right. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's crazy. So that's finally confirmed. That's crazy. More Megalopolis news. Yeah, I saw this. So every screening of Megalopolis has a man walk on stage and talk to Adam Driver? Is that real? Is that literally how they're doing it? That can't be real. Does that armor in the background mean a DBZ stream in the character in our future? Yeah, I wanted to do Vegeta at the end of my Super Saiyan or Die body transformation I was doing, but then I shattered my ribs twice. Ooh. Wait, this is sick. I love this. I'll log in later and grab this. I love the grainy version. Holy shit. I love that. I got to give that some juice later. Here, I'm going to... That's Bloody Mary 2229. Everybody go follow her. Bloody Mary 2229. Described by some as a truly insufferable mess, while others call it crazy work of ambitious madman. I gotta watch this. You ever watch Orville? Orville? The Orville. No, I never did. There.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
I wanted to give that tweet some love. How are we feeling about this? Oh, the Jason universe? We talked about it. I don't know how to feel about it because they haven't announced any projects. So we'll see. Have you seen Late Night in the with the Devil? Love the film's aesthetic. Yeah, I thought it was a great little low-budget horror. It was fun. Happy Gilmore sequel. Don't know how to feel about it. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Have you ever seen Coyote Squatty? Yes, I love Coyote Squatty. We've actually watched Coyote Squatty on this stream before. Hypeland Blanket? Yeah. All right, we're an hour and 17. Respectfully, Will Neff has been a bit stale recently. I missed the raccoon with the finger guns. He's right here. There. I got to give him to Ludwig soon. Any gaming tonight? Possibly. I think in a little bit, pretty soon, we're going to watch our last episode of Alone, then maybe do some gaming. Hot Ones and Chicken Shop Date have successfully been allowed to compete to get nominated for Emmys. Interesting. I think this movie trailer looks interesting. Thelma? All right, I'll give this a dance.
What's your plan for the day?
The usual. Hello?
Grandma.
Danny? You sound so strange.
I'm in jail.
Oh my God.
Mail $10,000 to this address.
$10,000?
How did you think this was real?
Mom, you thought it was real too.
Oh my God. She was very convincing.
Well, she was scared, your mother. We were all scared.
I wasn't quite as scared, just for the record.
You gotta tell the police. They're no use.
They contact people at random using telephone listings and social networking sites.
Like Facebook?
Sure, by Facebook.
Well, shouldn't Zuckerberg be able to fix this?
Zuckerberg.
My money. Am I supposed to just let them have it?
I'm gonna get it back.
I need a ride.
My mother is at large.
Why are we stopping at malls?
To get a gun.
Do you even know how to use it?
How hard can it be? Idiots use them all the time.
God.
Things happen to people as they age. Weird, crazy things.
We're old, diminished. The least we can do is take care of each other.
She's a tough cookie.
This looks really bad, you think?
Something, there's no stopping her.
This looks fun.
My son's parked a block away. I don't have much time.
You left your grandson in the car?
But he's 24. We all have our good days and our bad days.
And what's today?
We'll find out.
It all sounds bad.
Grandma?
Hello? Hello.
No, sorry. I'm just looking for my grandma. Sorry.
Interesting. She never met Louise. Based.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Bad? Listen, there's nothing wrong with a fucking feel-good movie, man. You know? I think I'm going to keep it a buck. For a lot of good reasons and some not so good, the United States hates the elderly probably more than any other country hates their elderly. We fucking hate the elderly. We fucking despise them. And so like any project with like old people, I think people are like, fuck those olds. Japan hates their elderly. I don't know if they hate them so much as they just don't interact with them. The United States hates their elderly kind of a lot. AKA America 2.0? No. Asian countries have a lot more respect for their elderly. They don't engage with them, but like the United States, we fucking hate the elderly. Like retirement communities are bad. They are bad. They are bad places to be. Most of them.
Yeah, wow,
they are
very cool.
really fucking bad.
Wow, that's very cool.
AO 9 months. Got
The olds fucked us over. The olds couldn't know what they didn't know. Like when you think about how fucking, like, listen, if they're still racist pieces of shit and they have really bad ideas about a lot of things, fuck them. But I think in the same way that like, if you look at our population right now of like young people, we're fucking stupid. But like think about 60 years ago. Like, they didn't know that the shit they were doing was going to create global warming. They didn't the average fucking mom taking care of kids didn't know that, like, you know, she didn't know what a fucking microplastic was. Yes, they did. You are giving humans so much more credit than companies did. Yeah, that is, you know how many people were at the top of those companies? Like 100,000. You know how many people were just cogs in the fucking machine? You guys are kind of proving my point that we fucking hate old people. You guys are kind of proving my point how much we fucking hate old people. They know and now and still don't care. No, they know now and they can't admit it. How many times have you been around someone who's done something shitty and they won't fucking own it? Because if they own it, then they have to admit they did something wrong. Listen, I'm not saying that we need to like listen to the olds with some kind of reverence, like, oh, they really know how to run things. We should let them take over society. They already run our society. But beyond that, it's like, no, I don't think that. I just don't think maybe that we should torture them and beat the shit out of them and put them in fucking retirement communities that are rampant with STDs and fucking let them wallow in their own filth and then die alone. There's got to be some kind of balance there. I'm just always looking for the least possible human suffering. I disagree. That's metal. That's super metal. That's very metal. Violent farts. You're actually so based on this, Will? I don't know. I don't. Hard disagree. For instance, a lot of them were anti-Vietnam War protesters. There you go. Or just generally against the man machine, only to become hedge fund owners and stuff. We definitely should still care for our elderly, but we can't deny they did ghoulish things. What about the Vietnam War protester that went on to be a fucking Red Cross employee or just work at a grocery store? That's crazy. You can't just say all the Civil War, all the Vietnam War protesters went on to become hedge fund owners. I don't know. I don't really care. I just hate human suffering. I hate it. I always picture a world. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say it. I say these things because it is my belief that I should do more. I should do more. I should do more peace. I'll do a little bit more peace than the person next to me. And if everybody just does a little bit more peace, then the world will suck less. That's it. That's my whole view. I'm just trying to do a little bit more peace. That's it. So brave of you.
Yeah, wow, that's very
No, it's really fucking not. It's not that brave. It's not brave at all. It's so basic. The problem is so few people do it. It's not brave. It's just something that most people choose not to fucking do. Bless your heart, Will, for being nice to people and being empathetic. I think you have a shitty take. I think the world has broken you, and any empathy for anyone outside of your own condition, you've tuned yourself out to. And I will never agree with your take. Thank you for those 20. Holy shit. Thanks so much. I really appreciate you. I don't know, man. You know what? One of my best friends was a real old bitch in Pinehurst, and she was fucking rad. She was a fucking German Jew who escaped Germany and lived in England and then came over to the United States. She lived in Pinehurst. She was nice to everybody. She ate a lot of ice cream, and we would get drunk together. And after her husband died, she was fucking lonely. And it was sad. It was sad. It was fucking sad. And she was a dope person. She was a really cool person. I would go over there and she'd go, "You want some whiskey?" And I'd go, "Not really." And then she would give me some whiskey anyway. And then she'd say, "William, you can't stand on one leg." And so I would have to drink another fucking whiskey. And she was dope. And when she died, she was super sad because she was alone. And that sucks. And I know that I made her this much happier by going over and having whiskey poured down my fucking throat. That's it. I made that person's life a little bit better. And she was rad. And there was no hate in her heart for anyone. She was just old and alone, man. Sometimes your fucking will to live dies before your body does. And then I know a bunch of old people who fucking suck. I do know a lot of old people who fucking suck, and I'm not going to feel bad for them. All right? I'm just saying, let's not put every elderly person in the category of fuck them. You hit that? Trudy Rock, 98 fucking years old. Yeah, dude, I fucking broke her hip. I got 2 whiskeys deep and I fucking I gave her the schnitzel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are an hour and 30 minutes in. We're having a shorter stream tonight. But we're going to watch the last episode of Alone that we have available to us now. Holy, thank you for the 5.
You just die.
50. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the 5. All right. I am going to pee. And then when I come back with a snack, we're going to watch this last. Okay, it's last because we all fucking, we have no self-control. We have no self-control. We're a fucking stoned kid at a Taco Bell drive-thru. You go there for a single fucking taco and you leave with a Gordita Crunch, a Crunch Wrap Supreme, 3 nacho or Doritos style tacos. And you go, "I'm not going to eat all this." And then you do. And that was we. Yes, we. Yeah. Hey, fuck you. Fuck you guys. No, we, motherfucker. We. Like all y'all did in Uno Mas. Shut up. We're in this together. You fucking cowards. Own it. Own it. We were gluttons together. Are you kidding me? Like you didn't Uno Mas. That's crazy. That. Okay. Yeah. All right. I see you. I wasn't there that night. Stop enabling us, Will. Last night When I didn't watch Kangaroo Jack, you wrote a fucking manifesto, chat. You wrote a goddamn manifesto. Do not sit here and gaslight me that you would have been okay with a single episode a night. It is vile lies. A goddamn Kangaroo Jack manifesto. Like I cut the water off to a country. You're loving us to death, Will. All right, you guys are whatever. Listen to this song when I come back. We're watching alone.
I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here, the room's pitch dark. I wonder where you are tonight. No answer on the telephone. And the night goes by so very slow. Oh, I hope that it won't end though. Don't know how long I have wanted to touch your lips and hold you tight. Oh, you don't know how long I have waited, and I was gonna tell you tonight. But the secret is still my own.